disregard of broken bottle tops and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, cause they got nowhere to go. And that's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Hey, na 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 na. Oh, that over here, victim of love, your lies. Home without a nickel to loan. Could it be pretending that? Wait, why is that there? There we go. Okay. Alright, what's good people? Got a little bit of that man in the mirror going on this evening. Yeah, buddy. That's my jam there. Cause it got no place to be. And that's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Yeah. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. There we go. What's good people? It's your boy. I am Brian Redmond. I am streaming to you live on the United Guns of America and on the Relationship Rehab channel. And once again, it's on, people. We're going to do another breakdown. This video here is really good. Man, I tell you, I don't know how we just keep doing the same old thing just on different days. I swear to God, it's like insane, the similarities between the video that I did yesterday and was that the day before yesterday? I don't know, the days are running together. But the video I did the other day and the video I'm doing today is so many similarities. It's just it's mind-boggling, just the mentality and the attitude that we have when we dealing with the police. And we have this expectation of this professionalism from the police. No matter what the hell we do, we can just act a plumb, just outright fool. But as soon as the police do something we don't like, then the police is wrong, they should be fired, and they were the ones that was just totally unprofessional, and all we was trying to do was help the situation. And I'm just, it's amazing to me just to see the amount of stuff that people do and people say and think that it's okay. I don't know where it's written. Maybe I didn't get the memo or the email, or I didn't see the speech about from now on anybody can just do whatever the hell they want to the police and the police ain't gonna do shit. I don't know when that came out, but that's the expectation that people have. I can do what I want to do, say what I want to say, live how I want to live, play how I want to play, and it's just supposed to be, hey, get the hell out of my way because it's the Addams Family. That's what they do. And it's really insane to just see this. So let's dive right in. I don't want to dilly-dally because I'm going to come right back after this and do yet another video. And it'll be on the Relationship Rehab. So that's why I'm doing the chat. If you are chatting on the Relationship Rehab and don't see your comments on the stream, that's because you ain't came over to the United Guns of America channel, baby. That's all it is. And I think I still got that link. I hope I still got that link. I don't know if I still got that link, but I'm gonna see if I do got that link. Let's see. Let's try this one. I don't think that's gonna, no, that ain't it. That just ain't it. I don't think, because before it had the other part to it and this don't have that. So I'm gonna copy that. Yep, I knew I didn't do it right. I almost messed up, but I didn't. So yeah, now that's right. That's the right link. So go ahead, click that link. If you're on a Relationship Rehab, click the link. Come on over here. Come on over to the UGOA space. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's some good wine. I tell you. Ain't nothing like some good conversation, some good wine, and a good cigar, and a good woman. I'm telling you, that's called the quadfecta. You get that and some good food. That's the Fab Five. Yeah, good food, good woman, good cigar, good conversation, and good wine. You get them five together, guaranteed good time. I mean, 1 and 1 is 2. Powerful good time. Powerful time. All right. So what's going on? Let me go ahead and give the shout out in that first relationship rehab salute to the first person in the chat, which is none other than my man Bruce Taylor. Thank you, good sir, for being the first one in. And over here on the UGOA side, we got none other than my man John Gilliam. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for checking us out, being the first one in the chat. Let me give a shout out to any and everybody else that I can. Give a shout out to Athena Osborne. What's happening, Athena? My man Billy Go Gruff, Darcy Ann, my man Bruce Taylor. He done came on over to the other side. Give a shout out to Michelle Glass. What's happening? Give a shout out to Jessica Dennis. What's going on? Lamont Lovett. What's happening? What's hood with it? My man David Williams, Lady Kizzle, Paul from H-Town. What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, that Dirty Diana do go hard. That is my jam too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that in the rotation. Water Sniper, what's good? Lando Calrissian, what's going on there? Lando, what's happening? What's going on? Miles Calico, Dan Bish, salute to everybody. Let's get it cracking. And you know, before we get it cracking, y'all know I got to tune in to my side chick, my main chick, my girlfriend, my wife, my baby mama, my good thing, my forever chick. Give it to me now.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder.
Yes, it is.
This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Tell me about it. I want to know all about it. See, you think I didn't know nothing about it, but I know all about it. All right, so let's do this. All right, you know what? I think, oh yeah, because that should be, hang on 1 second, because this should, I forgot I can just do that and it would just play right on in. Yes, I forgot to do that, but it's right here anyway, so it ain't gonna take nothing but a thing to do. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, buddy.
What started off as a routine traffic stop for a suspended vehicle registration quickly escalated into this.
What the f***?
A Rio Vista police officer body slamming Cherish Thomas to the ground.
Cherish!
Oh, no. What can I do at this point? He's a police officer and I'm a buck 20. So what am I gonna do? Fight him? No.
Thomas and her mother drove to the scene after her siblings called them to say they were pulled over by police.
I had 4 kids in that car. I wanted to make sure they were okay.
They say they wanted to record everything on their cell phones for transparency.
I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, that's the police officer and they can do what they want to do.
Police say they detained the family because they would not allow officers to impound the car. The family says they had the proper documentation, and Thomas's stepbrother recorded this video after being detained.
Just being pulled over, I almost fear for my life every time as an African American in Rio Vista.
As an African American in Rio Vista, just a simple, just upstanding young man. I mean, they just sounded so calm and collected and so well spoken. And I mean, it looked as though they were just trying to simply find out what was going on and being transparent with the stop that the officer made. I don't know how that could just get to that point. I mean, let's just watch that again. Let's just a quick minute of just what happened. It's just terrible.
What started off as a routine traffic stop for a suspended vehicle registration quickly escalated into this.
What the f?
A Rio Vista police officer body slamming Cherish Thomas to the ground.
What can I do at this point? He's a police officer and I'm a buck 20. So what am I gonna do? Fight him? No.
Thomas and her mother drove to the scene after her siblings called them to say they were pulled over by police.
I had 4 kids in that car. I wanted to make sure they were okay.
They say they wanted to record everything on their cell phones for transparency.
I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, that's the police officer and they can do what they want to do.
Police say they detained the family because they would not allow officers to impound the car. The family says they had the proper documentation, and Thomas's stepbrother recorded this video after being detained.
Just being pulled over, I almost fear for my life every time as an African American in Rio Vista.
Yeah, Rio Vista is something else, man. I mean, as an African American being pulled over by the police, that's just Jason Gunn. How dare you? They interfered in an investigation. They all deserve. You didn't see that. They didn't interfere. All they were doing was just a routine traffic stop, and that psycho cop just came along and body slammed that poor woman, and the other cop pushed the mother who was trying to help her. That is just absurd. Now let's get into reality, because I'm calling. Yes, indeed. One more time. That's horse shit. Man, this kills me the way people after the fact, when they want to quarterback this Monday morning quarterback this shit, try to act like they was just innocent victims and these police were just psychotic assholes that locked them up. This is terrible. This is a bunch of bullshit, and you know what? The truth shall set you free. So let's get into that shit. I can't believe that they showed just that clip, because you know what showing that clip does? It really is misleading, and it makes you think that there was some bullshit and that the police were not doing their job, when in all actuality they fucking were. They were doing their job.
Rio Vista Police Department's under the microscope this evening after this video surfaced showing one officer body slamming a woman to the ground during a traffic stop.
Body slammed her like she was on
the family
WWF.
involved wants answers.
Wham! Oh no!
This body slam at the hands of Rio Vista police was. This body.
Let me get back to it.
Wants answers.
Wham! Oh no!
Wants answers.
Wham! Oh no! Wham! Oh no! Wham! That's what it is, hey boy. Wham! Oh no! Yeah, buddy.
This body slam at the hands of Rio Vista police was captured on camera during a traffic stop the evening of May 5th. Deshauna Payne heard her children had been pulled over on the way to the store a couple blocks from home and arrived with her daughter Cherish to ask the officer why.
There were a lot of questions that he didn't like and didn't want to answer, and he was just very aggressive.
She was told her other daughter Mia was pulled over for tags that expired 2 years ago, but she wanted to know why all four were being detained, and both continued to roll.
He addressed her and told her to put her phone up, and she said she had the right to record, and he hit okay and hit her phone out.
So now you manhandling my daughter.
The officer takes her daughter down and she lunges towards them.
It made me go into mom protective mode.
Her son-in-law was recording like from the back of the police car as the officer's
mama bear with her cub. She went into protective mode. Yeah.
We showed the video.
Don't she sound like a chimp? Like, you know how Tommy be saying motherfuckers be chimping out? She sounds like a chimp.
We showed the video to former Sacramento County Sheriff John McGinnis.
Listen to that shit.
Police car as the officer's partner then turned to her. We showed the video to former Sacramento County Sheriff John McGinnis.
All we do is fucking yell and scream.
What was the basis upon which that decision was made? Was it proper? Was it reasonable?
He says all video, including body camera footage, must be reviewed to put the officer's actions into context. Rio Vista police sent a statement saying Deshauna and her daughter were obstructing an investigation. Deshauna says with 6 kids and 3 stepkids, she'd had run-ins with Rio Vista police before, but nothing like
that
this.
That motherfucker there watch wrestling. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. He watches wrestling. wrestling
whether
or
it's
MMA.
to just writing a simple traffic ticket to excessive force, and it makes no sense. It's unnecessary.
Rachel Wolf reporting. Now, Rio Vista police also responded saying the officer tackled the woman to the ground in order to gain control after she repeatedly tried to push past him. Authorities say body camera footage from both officers will be released in the coming days.
And in the coming days, guess what, y'all? It's today. Yeah, man. We got that footage here, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. See, they thought I ain't know nothing about it, but I know all about it. Look here. So let me set this up, because I just wanted to show you that bullshit first. Because that bullshit, yeah, buddy, is what people will watch and see, and then they'll be posting that shit on their Facebook and their Instagram. Damn, I didn't post this shit on Instagram or my Twitter, but whatever. They'll be posting that shit, and then they'll be telling people like, yeah, this is what happened. This is what the police do to you. They was wrong. That's a female. You don't do that to no woman. Well, let's watch these ratchet motherfuckers in action and see how we got to this point. Because first and foremost, the motherfuckers was dead wrong because they was riding dirty. And when you ride dirty, the best thing for you to do is to shut the fuck up. So, for those of you who ain't seen this and don't know about it, here's what happened. Police officer make a routine stop. The tags are not valid. The tags are something like, I think they 2 years old. I mean, the car hasn't been registered in like 2 years. So the tags are expired on the goddamn car. The registration is no good. All right. So what does the officer do? He goes by the book and says, okay, you can't drive this car. This car's going to get motherfucking impounded and your ass got to ride somewhere else. So he's taking them out of the car. He don't put no bracelets on these motherfuckers, on the young people that he putting in the car. In the meantime, these young motherfuckers, because they saying, nah, it is valid. The tags is valid. I don't give no fuck. If the tags was valid, shut the fuck up. Because if they're not valid, if they was valid, then you ain't got shit to worry about. Because when it's all said and done, you're going to get your car back. Then you can talk cash shit because you're in the right. But you can't do that when you're running your mouth. So what do? They talking shit and they call their mama. Then this bitch at home. Now the mama coming to see about her baby. I ain't even tripping on that. Come see about your baby. But don't bring your drunk ass daughter with you. And that's where shit gets really fucked up. That's where shit goes left, and that's when you get that motherfucking MMA. What's the dude name? Silver. Ain't that the dude name who won all them damn MMA fights? Silver comes and wham, hit him with that wham. See, that wham is what gonna get your ass sober. You can be drunk and she gonna be drunk talking about, yeah, I'm filming, until that wham come, and then that motherfucker gonna be 10 hut. That's what it do. I don't care what happened. Ain't nothing going on. You can be high on heroin. You can be gone off of cocaine. You can be on that meth. You can even be on nuke. When that wham hit your ass, you sober up. And it's 10 hut. Yes, sir. Officer, yes, sir. That's what happens to you. Alright? So just keep that in mind. Motherfucker, yeah, he hit her with that silver, and that bitch got on motherfucking. Yes, sir. No, sir. Sir. Yep. Put my hands right behind the back. That's what that wham do for your ass. I'm telling you. So let's check it out. Now, this is the body cam footage from the officer, from the stop, from the giddy. Now, there is a lot of windage going on, and you can make out pretty much what's happening, and between what you can kind of hear and what the body cam footage picks up, you can pretty much see what the fuck really happened and how this shit go. So he got the car pulled over, and here you go.
What's that?
What's up, Nat? What's going on with you? Watch this shit. So he going up to the car. Him and his partner, they approaching. Routine right here. All routine.
Temple, what is it?
Okay, for sure.
10-4.
Right? Exactly. So there we go right there. So if you can't hear, he's telling her, hey, look, the tags are expired. This vehicle is not registered. She's saying it is. He said, okay, cool. I checked with our dispatch and it's not registered. So I'm going to even give her the benefit of the doubt right here and say, okay, fine. If dispatch is telling you that this motherfucking car ain't registered, all right, damn, I got my hat ace deuce like I'm gang banging, Judy. But if the cop is telling you, hey, look, the vehicle's not registered, I double checked with dispatch, and we telling you this motherfucker ain't registered, all right? If you think you right to your core, you arguing with the officer and trying to hold court right there ain't gonna help you, because that police officer ain't no judge, okay? So you know what you gotta do? Okay, officer, so what do we do from here? What you gonna do? And the officer at that time, he's in complete control and you are under his authority to do whatever the fuck he's telling your ass to do. Now, at the worst case scenario, and this is where it's at, you gonna get a ticket and your vehicle's gonna get towed. That's inevitable. Ain't shit gonna get you out of that if he wants to do that. He's well within his right. It is definitely legal and ain't nothing you can do about it. If for some reason your vehicle is actually registered, you will then be able to go and prove that, hey, look, officer, here's my real paperwork or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to have to prove to you that it was registered at that time. They're going to throw everything out of court, and then you can file a fucking complaint if you want to. That's well within your power to do that. And you can talk cash shit while you're doing it. Why? Because you're right. In this instance, the officer's telling you, I don't give a fuck what you telling me. What I'm seeing on my end is that this shit is bogus. And because it's bogus, I don't want to argue with your ass. And that's why he tells her, stop arguing with you. I'm not here to do that. Police officers are not there to argue. They are there to enforce the law. That's it. All that extra shit about that ain't right and you can't violate my... Ain't nobody here for none of that. I ain't trying to violate your rights, and I ain't trying to argue and go back and forth with you niggas. Police officers, they just like Lil Duval. They living their best life, and they ain't going back and forth with you niggas, especially you niggas, because you don't know how to act. You don't know how to carry yourself, and this shit is about to prove it. Watch how it goes. He bottom lines are right there. Okay, well look, it's being told, so you're gonna have to step out the car. Because you can't sit your ass in the car while it's being towed. You can't. All that shit you talking, get your ass out the car because it's being towed. Registration ain't good. I want to tow this motherfucker. I'm well within my right to do that. I'm gonna tow it. Get your ass out. Get your ass up off the thing. Get on up out the car because this motherfucker's about to be towed. Fine. That's what it is. That is the current state of events right now. Now all this extra shit you talking, it's mute. Null and void.
Okay, get out.
Moot, not mute.
Oh,
moot.
one at a time.
So now, what they're doing, because they're tired of going back and forth, he's like basically, because he didn't ask you, he done told you, and now he gonna make you. Just like I said yesterday. That's the way this shit goes. I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna make you. Now we're at making. I'm making your ass get the fuck out. Plain and simple. That's what I'm doing. So get your ass up out the thing. That's all you gotta do. You get your ass out.
I don't understand this.
And now you saying you don't understand. There's nothing to understand. There's nothing to debate. He's telling you to get your ass out. Just get the fuck out. It's over. It's a wrap. Part is over. The dance is done. The fat lady has sung. Not is singing. The fat lady has sung and it's over and done with. Get your ass out because this motherfucker about to get told, hey, best thing you to do now, call your motherfucking ass a ride. A Uber, a Lyft, your mama, your grandmama, your Uncle Charles, whatever you gonna do, call a motherfucker, because if you don't, you gonna be out here on your own, like Tyrone. Okay? Alright.
Come. Exactly. What we gotta do all that for? Come over here. Stop flexing.
He being cool with him. Come on over here. Stop flexing. Just come on over here. That's all he's doing. Doing the job.
Turn around and let's
Come on.
your minor head.
It's some bullshit.
Exactly. Okay, come back here.
Now, most people are gonna say, well, if he just getting them out the car, why you gotta pat him down? That what he's doing right now is called a Terry frisk. And you're doing that for two reasons. He's doing it, number one, for officer safety. To make sure this motherfucker ain't got no motherfucking weapons or anything that could harm him, knives, needles, whatever. He making sure he don't have that. And because he's gonna put him in his vehicle, it is standard practice that you pat down a person before you put them in your car. Why? Because people who have shit on them, and people are notorious for doing this. They have shit on them, and while they're in a police car, they will take that shit and put it in the police car. They'll stuff it down in the seat. They'll put it on the floor. They'll kick it under the other seat. They'll stash it somewhere in the car so that they can say it ain't theirs. However, what could also happen is that those police officers can go on another call, and that person that's in the back seat that gets put in that back seat will get that shit, and they can do something to them. It could be a needle, it could be a knife, it could be a pocket knife, it could be anything. It can harm them. So that is why police officers do what is called a Terry frisk. That's all they're doing. It's 1000% legal. If I'm a police officer and I come into contact with you, I can do a Terry frisk on you, sir, ma'am, whoever the fuck. I can do that. I'm within my right to do it, because all I'm doing is just making sure you ain't got shit. Now, I ain't got to dig all in your balls and all that type of shit, but I can definitely run your pockets. Aha. Now, when I pat your pockets down, if I feel something that may be something that can harm me, or if it shows the print of a knife, if it shows the print of a needle, if it shows the print of a gun or some other type of illegal paraphernalia, I can now have you run your pockets. Facts. It's legal. It ain't no bullshit. It ain't no fuck shit. It ain't no what the fuck. Like, it ain't no racist shit. It's legal. I am well within my authority to do this. Okay? So for anybody else that's watching this shit, this ain't no bullshit going on right here. Now, just like yesterday when I told you about the cop being the asshole when he was fucking with Sandra Bland, yes, he was, but he was within his right to do it. Not that it was right, but he was within his right to do it. But here, these dudes are right here, right now, by the book, 1000%.
You even touching my pockets for? Huh?
Because I'm doing a Terry frisk, asshole.
What do I don't need to? Because we got 3 people in the car, man. For what? I don't need to sit in the car
yes,
for
you
what?
Are. Yes, you are.
What do I need to sit in the car for?
We gotta inventory it.
For what?
Now, this is the next part. Whenever you get a car towed, it is the officer's duty to actually inventory that vehicle. And you do that for 2 reasons. You do that to make sure that you're on the same page and say, hey, ain't no illegal shit in here. And the other part is that we can account for everything that is of value in this vehicle. So whether you got a picture of your grandmama in here, or you got your granddaddy's ashes in the trunk, all that shit gets written down on a sheet of paper, and it is turned in when that car goes to the pound. That's there to make sure that you got your shit that you came with, and to make sure that you ain't got no illegal shit. Because if you got 30 bricks of cocaine in the trunk, we gonna find it, and we gonna take your ass to jail, because you're gonna be on your way to prison now. That's why that's done. Still 1000% legal, and that is proper procedure. You inventory a vehicle that is being impounded. Little caveat here, or little, as DJ would say, let's put a pin in something from way back. If your tags and shit was right, you wouldn't have been here. You either would have got a warning or a ticket, and you'd have been on your way by now. But because that's not the case, and you riding dirty, this is what happens. So here we go. Now, they're trying to get these motherfuckers, and so that's why they're putting them in the car, because, and he's being nice by not slapping the bracelets on this motherfucker, because he could have. He could have put the bracelets on him, but he trying to be cool with this motherfucker, and he putting him in the back seat of the car because he done already patted him down and he ain't got shit. You want him to be comfortable because his inventory gonna take a little bit of time. It just is. I gotta pop the trunk, gotta hit your glove box, gotta go in all the compartments and shit. Make sure you ain't got no bullshit in here. That's all I'm saying. But he lets him sit in the car, hands free.
Drop your phone, get in the car.
Nigga, you niggas is crazy.
Get in the car.
I ain't never seen no shit like this.
I ain't never seen no nigga like that. These fuck police need to die. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. I hope you doing well, my brother. This now that was some Rick James cold as ice shit right there. Did you see that? How that motherfucker was steady talking that bullshit, and he motherfucking hit that door on his ass mid sentence. He like, yeah, man, I ain't never seen no. Wham! Hit him with the door. Like, well, the door didn't hit him, but he closed the door on his face. He like, get your ass in the car.
We got an inventory.
You got an inventory. Sit your ass down.
Nigga, you niggas is crazy.
Get in the car.
You niggas is crazy.
Only in Rio Vista some bull. What do I need to sit in the car for?
What do you sit in the car for?
What?
For what? Sound like a broad.
Get in the car.
You niggas is crazy. I ain't never seen no niggas like this.
What do I need to sit in the car for?
What do I need to sit in the car for?
Drop your phone, get in the car.
Nigga, you niggas is crazy.
Get in the car.
I ain't never
Get in the
seen
car.
no shit like this. Only in Rio Vista some bull.
Let me hit that one more time.
For what?
Drop your phone, get in the car.
Nigga, you niggas is crazy.
Get in the car.
This is crazy. Never seen no shit like this. This is some book. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out my face, Blue. That's what he hit him with that dollar bill. Blue, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out my face. And that dude sound. And my thing is this. I'm gonna tell you something. One of the best things. Rest in peace to my daddy. One of the best things that my father ever taught me was how to talk to the police and how to talk to adults, how to talk to people in business settings. He taught me that, and I'm so thankful for him teaching me that. Because all you doing now, you ain't doing nothing but pissing you. You're irritating at this point. You're irritating. This is why y'all doing this. What y'all doing? This is some bullshit. This only happened in Rio Vista. This is some wham. Door shut. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. If you don't know the law and you don't have no concept of what is going on here, because you obviously don't, then just shut up. Shut the fuck up and wait on your mama and daddy to get there. And hopefully they have an idea of what the law is. Hopefully. But in this case, that ain't so. So he got this motherfucker in the car, and we're gonna see what happens next. Now, by this time, the mama and her other drunk ass daughter have showed up. Yes, I said showed. They done showed up. Okay? Yeah, man. They just showed up. He just showed up. Shout out to my brother Bert.
Stay over there. Stay over there.
When she has proper, don't touch
over
me.
there. Well,
Don't
you need to walk
touch
away from this truck.
So now, first thing she doing, don't touch me. Don't touch me. First of all, and I don't know if that girl is 16 or not, but if that girl ain't 16, if she's an adult, they ain't got no business with this stop at all. At all. Unless that girl that was driving was a minor, or unless that other dude was a minor. These motherfuckers ain't got no business here. Literally, they are at this point interfering with this traffic stop / investigation. Plain and simple. Point blank. No exceptions, none of that. And if it was me, if I would have known that if they were kids or not, and I would have told them, ma'am, I know you're concerned, but you're gonna go to your vehicle. Now, once we take care of this business here, I will explain to you what is going on, but you are not going to interfere with my investigation. Your daughter was driving a vehicle that was not registered. This vehicle is now being impounded, and I am still in the middle of conducting my inventory of this vehicle. Give me a minute and I will explain everything to you. Plain and simple. That's how that goes.
Traffic stop.
Don't fucking touch
Then walk
me.
away.
Now, wasn't this the lady who was just nice saying, yeah, we don't know what happened to them. They was just trying, we were just trying, and this is just something. Now she first thing out her mouth, don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. You already turning up. You turning up already. So, this is this police officer's first interaction and first encounter with the mother. So, imagine what the kids are like. This is the mother. Now, you saw the first kid already. This is some bullshit, man. This shit only happened in Rio Vista. Now, we walking up to the mother, and here she go.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to see
Stay over
why
there.
they're checking other people.
Stay over though.
When she has proper, don't touch
over
me.
there. Well,
Don't
you need to
touch
walk
me.
away from this traffic
Don't
stop.
Don't fucking touch
Then walk
me.
away.
Don't
Get in
touch
your car.
me. Don't touch me. I don't gotta
Get in
do
your
shit.
car.
No.
Actually, you do. Because right now, you are under the authority of that police officer. You sure in the fuck do. You sure in the fuck do need to walk away because he's giving you a lawful order. Walk your ass away. He could have turned this shit up. He really should have turned up on her. Because my thing is this. When you have people that aren't rational, when you have people that aren't able to just be logical and just think and be calm, anytime a motherfucker gets irate with you, anytime a motherfucker loses their shit, and they're not a person that is suffering from trauma at that moment, the best thing to do is to tell them one time, I'm going to tell you once, and if not, I'm going to lock your ass up. Plain and simple. That's just from my experience. Because when you try to let a motherfucker run their mouth, when you let a motherfucker go back and forth with you, you lose control of the situation. And so many police officers do that because they're trying to avoid the whole you on camera, you gonna get sued. Stay within the parameters of the law, and you have every right to tell her she needs to move out of the way of this investigation. Tell her what she's doing wrong, and tell her if she persists, she will be locked up. That's what you do. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen that. When you walk into, especially, and you know when this is really a really useful tool. Yes, I was for a brief period. This is a really useful tool when you are on a domestic. That's usually one of the first things because a domestic is the most dangerous call you will ever go on. And when you get into that situation and you got a bunch of motherfuckers out there, you got a bunch of people, first thing you need to do is you tell them motherfuckers, if you don't move back or if you don't shut up, I'm taking your ass to jail first. I'm going to lock your ass up. Give them that bottom line because what that does is shuts them the fuck up. And it brings that, okay. Because at the end of the day, with all these motherfuckers that y'all see acting a fool and talking this shit, when they get them bracelets on them, they all quiet. And they sitting there like this. This is some bullshit. This is terrible. I didn't even do this. You hear their voices start trembling. They start crying because they know that they done fucked up and they done went too far. And I don't know why black folks think that they can act a goddamn fool and then once the cuffs get on them, now they want to be civil. They want to be civil and they want to be peaceful citizens now. No way. If you shut the fuck up, if you knew the law and you learn how to talk and speak to people with respect, the greater majority of the time, you can actually get somewhere with your law enforcement officers. But when you're talking shit, you're pissing me off, and you putting me and other people and my partner in danger because what happens is when you have a bunch of loud talking, a bunch of confusion and shit like that, you have disarray and there's no control. When shit gets out of control, you don't know, somebody can pull out a knife, somebody can pull out a gun, and you listening and going back and forth with motherfuckers, your senses get dull and you're not as sharp as you should because there's so much noise. You want to eliminate that. Everybody talking is a bunch of fucking noise and you can't hear what's going on and you can't get any order. Plain and simple. And he letting these motherfuckers do this shit.
You know what? No.
Get in your car. Oh, no, she can't.
Now, this dumb bitch, she's out here intoxicated and running her mouth with the police. Why would you do that? Why would she even bring her? Nah, bitch, you done had too much beer, too much wine, too much Crown, too much Hennessy, whatever the fuck you done had too much. Stay your ass here. I'm gonna go see about your sister and brother, whatever. That's what you go do. You don't bring a drunk, ignorant, loud motherfucker with you to go find out what's going on with her and with your kids and the police. You just don't. It's stupid.
Get in your car.
No.
Get out of here.
He telling you to get in your car. What's for it? No.
Go in your car.
Bye. I
Go.
can stay right here.
I can stay right here. Okay.
Sheriff, in the car. No, I don't have to. In the car, Sheriff.
He trying to tell you, and he being nice.
Stand right here.
Yes, Celine. He could have cuffed them all and said, if y'all not leaving, I'm going to put you in cuffs. Why you going to put? Because I am conducting an investigation and you're interfering with it. And for my safety and yours, I'm going to put you in cuffs unless you get in your car and drive off. And let me tell you this. One time, I'm on the highway and I'm driving on the highway and I forget who I was trailing. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was trailing somebody. I can't think. I don't know if it was, I don't know who it was, but we riding in two separate vehicles, right? And we driving on the highway. Police stopped the vehicle in front. We got, you know, like we wasn't like riding like right behind each other, but the police pulled over the vehicle in front. I then, in my vehicle, keeping a very safe distance, I stopped and slowed down and crept up. All right. Now I was maybe about a good 4 car lengths back from the police car, and then the person, I forgot who, I don't know if that was my cousin or if that was the wife or something. I can't remember. And then the other car was up front in front of the police officer's car. I'm 4 car lengths back, cooler than a fan. Ain't did shit. I ain't got out the car. I ain't hate what's going on, officer. None of that. I ain't did none of that shit. I'm sitting there chilling, cooler than a fan. And you know what that police officer said? He said, hey, he pointed to me and said, hey, I need you to go. And you know what I did? Because I thought about it. I said, you know what? I totally get it. I wasn't trying to find out what the fuck was going on because I knew whoever was in front of me wasn't riding dirty. So I'm sitting here like, I know why he's telling me to move on, because he don't fucking know me. And I could be sitting in in my truck with a fucking AK-47 for all he knows. Let me pull my ass, and I literally just got back on the highway and I pulled on up and I rode up about a mile maybe. Well, not a mile. I was about a half a mile easy. I could barely see in the rear view. And I waited. Because I thought about it. If I was a fucking police officer and I pulled over somebody and I got a motherfucking car full of motherfuckers behind me that I don't know and I ain't pulled them over even though they with them, shit can go left real quick. And that officer was by himself. And that was a smart move. That's why I said, yep, he right. Let me go ahead and pull on up and go down the way. And I did not get out my vehicle, because if I would have got out my vehicle, if I was to that police officer, if he was smart at all, it would behoove him to perceive me as a threat. Why the fuck am I coming for a traffic stop with another grown motherfucker? Don't need it. So if I was on call, if I was on that call and I pull over one car and another car pull up and a motherfucker get out coming to me, I'm going to instantly think this motherfucker want it. He coming to get me. So let me, and I'm going motherfucking 2 and might unhost and go 3. Like, hey, look here, man. Get back in your fucking car. I'm telling you, that's what I would do, because you never know. And that's what they don't understand. Y'all motherfuckers coming up to this traffic stop, I get the mother coming to see about her baby. And if that kid, again, is under 18 and is not a legal adult, she's 1000% correct. Totally get it. Totally get it. And I even believe that with those police officers pulling her over and putting her in the car and all that shit, with them doing that, knowing if she was 16 or whatever, or under the age of 18, they would have called that parent and been like, hey, you need to go get her, because they cannot leave you on the side of the motherfucking road, especially if she's a minor. They can't. They are now actually responsible for her. They are actually responsible for her. If that girl is a minor, they are responsible for her at this moment, once they have seized that vehicle and taken her out and put her in that car. Those police officers are now responsible for her well-being. So the mother coming and showing up, cool, I'm with that. I want you to come get your kid, because I don't want to have to take your kid to the station and call your ass and wait for somebody to come pick her motherfucking ass up. And if she's under 18. Now if she grown, hey, figure that shit out. Shouldn't have been driving dirty. But this is what happens.
Who's this? Pastor?
So that's the girl who was actually driving the car. And that's where they about to go take her ass and put her in the car.
Back over here.
Or the other girl that's in the, yeah, because I believe that's the mother that's in the car now. Oh, no, it's 3 of them. So that's the other girl. Yeah. So you like, come on. Now he being an asshole.
Get in the car.
Now, what his dumb ass don't realize is that the reason why that police officer is putting her in on that side of the car is for a safety reason. It's a safety reason because you don't want to be getting in and out of your car on the street side of a vehicle. And the reason why is because people don't realize this, but I can't tell you how many times it happens where a person who is driving by, texting, not paying attention, or for whatever fucking reason, will come and swipe a car. There are so many police officers that get killed every year because of a person driving on the highway not realizing that a police officer has pulled somebody over, and they will hit that car or hit the person who's been pulled over car, and people will either get seriously injured or they have gotten killed. Happens all the fucking time. It happens all the time. Trust and believe me. So that's why he's putting her in on that side of the car as opposed to the street side of the car or the highway side of the vehicle, because you never know what somebody may do. Somebody could come by and sideswipe not just her but him too and put both of their ass out of commission. So that's why he's doing that. But this dude here trying to be an asshole on purpose, his intention is to be a dick. I ain't moving the fuck over, fuck that. So now you not only being a dick, you're putting your cousin or your sister, whoever the fuck that person is to you, you're putting their life in danger now. Because I guarantee you this, if he was walking around and walked her around and a motorcycle or some shit came by and picked her ass off and smashed her ass, you'd be sitting there like, damn, why did I have to be an asshole? I could have just scooted over. So that's why he's doing that. But he's still dealing with him, even though he's being an asshole. Which is why, me personally, at that point in time, I'd have put her in the car and I'd have put the cuffs on his punk ass. Why? Because I can.
Fuck that. I ain't moving. You're on some bullshit right now.
Fuck that. I ain't moving.
Y'all doing some stupid shit.
Yep.
I ain't never dealt with no shit like this.
Not right now. We have to inventory the car.
No shit like this.
So I can get in her car.
I ain't never dealt with no shit
Okay,
like
get
this.
back. Whoa.
I can get in her car.
Huh? Over here. Over.
See? You see that car? You see, and it's a car approaching. You see that? That's my point.
Take my phone.
That's my point. And now he's doing the best thing for her. Didn't slap the bracelets on her and put it in the car on that side. So he made a great call right here. As opposed to trying to go and put this motherfucker in the same car with her, he said, you know what? I'm going to stay on this side and I'm going to put her in the motherfucking, whatchamacallit. I'm going to put it on in this other vehicle on the safe side of the street. Here's what it is. Cop's still doing his job, man.
Who's he? He was in the car?
You ain't male. You're male. You
I got nothing to do with
that. Now, take notice of this. And this is one of the things that Tommy always talk about. What will women get you into? Jail or hell. And what you see 2 women making the most noise, talking the most shit, escalating the situation on a consistent basis. They ain't stopped since they pulled up. Yelling with their camera phones out, watching everybody else, especially the men, getting their ass locked up. That's exactly what's happening. You got 2 niggas in the car all getting, but one in the car already, one about to go get in the car, and all they doing is screaming, making a bunch of fucking noise, and escalating the situation with their camera phones out, thinking that they fucking untouchable because they done already told the cop Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking put your hand on me. Meanwhile, everybody else steady getting locked up. And these two loud, ignorant motherfuckers steady talking shit, steady pissing off these police officers and making the most goddamn noise. That's my point with this shit.
Let them show your what's your badge number? What's your badge? No. You can do it now. I don't right. Give me your badge. No, right. You drunk. No, I'm not. Okay. Matter of fact, give me your breath on it. Let me do that. Okay.
So you see, dude is even just like, he's like, man, you drunk. So he obviously smells some type of alcohol and he think the dude is drunk. Words may be slurring, whatever the case may be. What my man say, no, shit, I ain't drunk. You can give me a breathalyzer. Okay, cool. Ain't no problem.
Play this game since you want to play it. Okay.
He said, let's play this game since you gonna play it. Okay. Fine.
Nope, nothing.
I decide I can't move over.
You can't move?
See? Now what she do? She did the same fuck shit that the other dude did. Being a dick, not realizing that she's potentially putting this dude that she's with in jeopardy. What does the officer do? Alright, cool. Now of course, at this time ain't no cars coming. Fine. Still no bracelets. Me? Fuck that. Y'all being dicks, I'ma be one too. So he already got some weed, which is legal. Y'all good. See that? Another cop.
Okay, you guys need to get out of the road. You guys are gonna be staying in the car too.
Shut up.
Bam! Now, these two motherfuckers, the situation is pretty much under control. She's not even asking for her daughter no more. She ain't even asking for the kids no more. All she doing is recording. And her drunk ass daughter ain't doing shit but talking cash shit now. That's all she doing. So you gonna see how this shit gets out of hand, because here's where they begin to go down the road of fuck shit, and then the police have had enough. Because this shit has been going on long enough and we're tired. You motherfuckers think this shit a game? Keep on and see what happens.
Go. No one else in the car?
No one else in the car.
Okay, you guys
so now we do the inventory.
You guys are going to be staying in the car too.
Now what he's telling them is, you need to get out of the road or your ass is going to be sitting in a car too. Why? Because it's being safe. Even though these two bitches are being assholes, he's still looking out for their safety. He's still trying to do what's right and simply do his job. All he needs to do now is inventory the vehicle and keep this shit moving. But what happens? You got these two motherfuckers that's chimping the fuck out, and you gonna see what happens.
No one else in the car? Okay, you guys need to get out of the road. You guys are going to be staying in the car too.
Shut up.
Go.
Bitch, shut up.
Get out of here. Let's go.
I'm going to watch first.
Get in your car.
I'm going to sit right here in my car and watch.
I hope you do.
I sure am.
Get in your car.
I sure am. I sure am.
And all he's doing is telling them to just get in your car. Get in your car. That's all I want you to do. He just wants them to get in their car so that they can be safe, because what they're doing right now, standing in the middle of the road with their fucking camera phones, all they're doing is being in the way, and they're not even watching out for traffic they own goddamn self. And as you can clearly see, these motherfuckers with their dumb asses are on a 2-lane motherfucking highway. You got traffic going both ways. We just saw a car coming this way, and we just saw one going that way. So you two dumbasses ain't even watching what's going on. All you concerned about is World Star. I'ma get this for my lawyer and I'm gonna sue. That's all you stupid motherfuckers is thinking now, is about a check. And that's their problem. But this is what happens. Still being polite.
Okay.
And here she go.
You guys need to get out of here or y'all gonna be arrested.
Now he's had enough. And it took him about a good 4 minutes to get here, but now he's had enough. And he's telling them, okay, look, y'all fucking with my job, y'all fucking with my investigation now, y'all fucking around with me on my job. Y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck on or you gonna fucking go to jail. And what do? Because they got away with it. When they first got out the car, they was talking shit. And all the while he walked up to him, they steady talking shit. And this drunk, loud motherfucker is still talking crazy. And you know what? He should have got on their ass from the beginning and told them, you fucking around and you gonna go to jail. If he'd have told them that, these motherfucking tones would have changed. And if it didn't, he would have been even well within more of his right to motherfucking lock their ass up. So here what happened. And she trying to help her now because she see this bitch fucking up. Say, get your ass in the car.
What are they being detained for? Exactly. Nothing.
So, to the people who may be watching this and they thinking, yeah, why is he still detaining them? He's still holding them because number one, he's well within his right to do so. But number two, the reason why he's doing it is because he hasn't inventoried the vehicle yet. He ain't gonna let them go because he don't know what's in the car. Because if he got, like I said, 30 fucking bricks of cocaine in the car, I need to have the motherfuckers who was in the car still here. I can't let them go and run off with their mama just yet because I haven't inventoried the vehicle. So that's why they're holding them. But because these stupid motherfuckers don't know the law and they don't know how to talk to the police, that's their problem. So that's why he's holding them. So to anybody who's watching this thinking, yeah, the police know some bullshit, they had to put them in the car, they should have just wrote them a ticket. No, sir. Because he's inventorying the vehicle, he needs to have the motherfuckers who was there present. Because if there's some fuck shit going on in that car, if it's a dead body in there, if it's a pound of cocaine in there, if it's a pound of whatever the fuck, some crystal meth in there, I need to have the people who were here with the vehicle in my custody. That's why. And if you really look at the situation, he didn't slap the cuffs on any of them, which means he didn't even suspect them of having some bullshit on them. He's not even looking at them like they some drug dealers or like they got some illegal shit in the vehicle. Not even doing that. Me, I'd have had 3 bracelets on them loudmouth motherfuckers because they mama and they sister was pissing me the fuck off and because they being dicks. That's just me. You run afoul of Bob, you run afoul of me. Plain and simple. That's what I would have did, but that's just me. Stupid. I'm done. Now at this point, if you clearly look and see, the 2 things that are in jeopardy, like I said yesterday, when you're dealing with the police, you always get 2 things on the line. Your freedom and your life. Right now at this point, them 2 motherfuckers still have both their freedom and their lives. Neither one of them are in danger right now. And this is the point where this bitch should have closed her door and drove the fuck off. Even though she acted a goddamn fool and was beyond ignorant, she could have still got away with it and been just fine. Even though this bitch is out here drunk, she still was able to get away. But you know what happened? She pressing her luck till she hit that whammy. That's what she did. Y'all remember that shit? Press your luck. Watch. She good. Start your car, drive the fuck off. Take it and go. Just drive the fuck off. Go home. Go talk cash shit. Drive to the police station. Sit in your car. Call the police. Do something. Go get a fucking slushie. Go get another drink. Go get the cheese and the sour cream for your taco night. Go do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Because at this point, you're still all good. You got your freedom and you got your life. Why not leave? You know why? Because I can't let go. They cannot let go. She's gonna get out that car and start chimping out. You can still hear her dumbass shout. She cannot let it go. She cannot let go. Boom, 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 boom. She cannot let go. Boom, boom, boom. There it go. Boom, boom, boom. Here it go. I'm gonna get my camera phone. We gonna record this shit for transparency. All right, here we go.
Don't come close to me. You ain't coming over by our cars right now.
Now, he told her, do not come close to me. He told her, he asked her, then he gonna tell her, and then he gonna make her.
I'm not by you.
See? What she said, I'm not by you. Bitch, you steady walking up to where we are conducting our investigation. You are interfering with an investigation. That shit is against the law. Don't give a fuck what you say.
You can stay away, word.
No, they haven't shut up.
This way.
There it is. You hear that? Bitch. Yep. This what happens. And then come Ray Silver. Is that his name? Ray Silver? Ain't that the MMA dude? Right now, he's like, yeah, can I get a wang on that? Yep, she about to get that Frankie Beverly. You right, Big Mo. What up, boy?
You can stay away, word. Okay. You need to go this way.
You need to go this way. Bitch. There it is. First of all. Yeah. Yeah. Ray Sleever has an arm bar. He's still trying to get it. Wham! There it go. Yeah.
702, give me.
Now who's the bitch?
Get down.
Yeah. Before I let go.
Code 3 cover. I got 2, 7, find one. I'm fighting one. I got 4 combative intercourse.
There you go. Anderson Sleever. That's why I don't know why I kept saying Ray Sleever. Oh, Ray Sleever is the goddamn territory vice president for Best Buy. That's who the fuck I'm thinking of. Yeah, Anderson Sleever. That's it. See, she quiet now, ain't she? Yeah. You mad? She still has a slight murmuring going, but that bitch ain't loud no more, is she? Cause that's what that wham! That's what that wham do to you. When you hit a motherfucker with that wham, it gets you quiet. And now she's sitting there like, yeah, you still gonna go, you still done messed up. But she quiet. Scene done totally changed now, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Where the camera phone at now? Well, who's a bitch? Don't fucking touch me. Where's all that shit at? See? She ain't no loudmouth now, is she? The bitch quiet them on that bitch on the ground like, okay. Yeah. Because that motherfucking wham done registered in that system, boy. It done shut that system down, done quieted down that engine. That's what it was. Yeah. You stupid. You stupid.
How much you drink?
Is that how much you drink? Yeah. 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 See that shit? Quiet the motherfucking church mouse now. It's a damn shame in order to get a motherfucker to act civil, you got to slam a nigga. Why the fuck do you have to slam a nigga with the Anderson Silver to get them to be civil? This motherfucker purring like a kitten now. This motherfucker just went from motherfucking Busta Rhymes to a motherfucking kitten. That bitch was like, row, row, like a dungeon dragon. Now she's, yes, yep, okay.
Yeah, we gotta.
Do you just realize you just spoke to me for no reason?
You just realize that what you did to me? Do you realize that? Do you realize what you did to me, sir? You slammed me, sir. Do you realize what you just did? But just 30 seconds ago, it was, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't got to wham. Sir, do you realize what you just did to me, sir? You just slammed my whole system, sir, and did a reboot. He rebooted that motherfucking OS, and that bitch sitting there quiet as hell now. Yeah?
Set her on the curb.
How did I assault you? How did I attack you?
Now she asking questions now.
How did I threat you?
Yeah. Just a minute ago, he was a bitch.
You were threatened by a woman? That's crazy.
Now she's trying to be a woman. That ain't how a woman act. Now you trying to be a fucking lady after you done got that wham. Your motherfucker hit you with that wham. Now you feel good about yourself doing what you're doing to a lady? Is that what's happening now, sir? Sir, you really you gonna do that to me now? That's why you did. Do you feel good about yourself, sir? No. You was just a wild motherfucking beast a minute ago. You was just letting the motherfucker know what time it was just a minute ago. You was just telling the motherfucker what it was all about. And that bullshit motherfucker better not touch me, bitch. Fuck you. All that shit was just going on. You a stupid motherfucker. Your stupid ass. You what the fuck? You was just all that until the Anderson Silver hit. Wham! Now you got some sense about yourself.
And you still holding me like hella tight. Like, what am I about to do?
What am I to do? What am I to do? Yeah. Yeah,
All I was doing was recording.
Okay, sit down.
This bitch trying to plead up a fucking case. All I was doing was recording, sir, and you slammed me for no reason. I was so scared, sir, that you would do something like this to me, sir. Now you a well-spoken bitch. But just 30 seconds ago, you was talking cash shit, drunk as fuck, getting it in, and now your ass and hit that wham. What'd you say? Careless whisper. I see you, DJ Just J. Right, hit her with that wham. And now this bitch, careless whisper.
You detained 4 people for
See?
$14.
You see that bitch? She sat down and crossed her motherfucking legs. The bitch is dignified now. The bitch actually got some sense about herself after a fucking slam. The bitch got slammed and now she's being respectful. She's definitely lowered her tone. And once he sat her ghetto ass on the curb, she even had the dignity, because she has on a dress or a skirt or whatever the fuck that is. She had the dignity to cross her legs. Do you see what a fucking slam will do to your ass? This is, I mean, if I was an advocate for physical abuse or for the school or a teacher or a professor at the school of Ike Turner, I would be pleading and proving a goddamn hell of a case right now. I really would. Watch this bitch and watch how he go and sit her down. She ain't yelled or nothing yet.
All I was doing was recording.
It's like, all I was doing, the bitch is well spoken. Just a minute ago, it was bitch, you stupid ass, don't touch me, all that shit. And now, after the Anderson Silver hit her motherfucking ass, she's sitting here like, all I was doing, officer, was trying to record, and then you did this.
You detained 4 people.
You detained 4 people. Listen to, and look, let me tell you, so look, let me explain to you the ripple effect of the motherfucking slam. Because that other bitch, the mama, now she's even civil. Because she done seen this bitch get rocked. Now she's sitting here like, oh, okay. Sir, we're just trying to find out why these people are being detained. I'm trying to get some information about my daughter, sir, and I don't know what is going on. Can you please explain to me what is happening? Because I'm not sure as to what is going on. This is such a precarious experience that we're having right now, and I don't know why we're being treated like this. This is just so absurd. I don't know why this is happening. This is just insidious as to why these circumstances are persisting in this manner. This is not the way we should be conducting ourselves as black Americans. Now this bitch got some sense after she seen her daughter get motherfucking whammed, and then the ripple effect of that, because she was on deck to get it next, then calmed the whole situation down. Moral of the story is, police officers, when you show up to the scene and you got two irate bitches, slam one of them and be ready to slam the second. God damn, man.
Well, two, it's 6 uncooperative. I have the 2 that were fighting pain. You can cancel the 33.
Uncooperative. You're breathing hard for what? You're breathing hard for what?
I'm breathing hard because I just Anderson Silva show. That's what the fuck I'm breathing hard for. I slammed the fuck out you with this shit on. See, people, y'all don't realize how much shit this dude got on. So the dude got on his uniform, but under that he got on his vest. He got on that gun belt, and he got all that shit on his gun belt. Dude, it looked like he had tasers, he got body cams, he got firearm, he got his motherfucking, probably a baton, he got cuffs, he probably got gloves, and what else? He got magazines, he got all this shit on. So carrying all that shit around, you always hot. That's why a lot of police officers just work the way they work. You sweating like a motherfucker. So when you get to tussling, you don't really want to do it. But when you do it, you get amped the fuck up and you gotta go full sting. And that's what he did. So that's why he breathing hard. You try slamming the motherfucker with all that shit on, trust me, it'll take a little wind out of you. Flashlight, yes.
For $14. Are you serious?
Look at her. Oh, do he got the bracelets on that bitch too? Yeah, he do.
Okay.
Yeah. Bracelets and a body slam.
You have your ID?
Act right.
Yes, sir.
She got them raggedy ass slides on her feet.
Can't hear you.
Under my leg too, I can't walk.
I can't walk. Right. You can act now though, can't you?
No, you just slammed her face. Nigga, you go. I can't wait to go to court with you, bruh.
Yeah,
I can't wait to go to court with you, bruh.
Turn around right now.
So
yeah,
now
bruh.
you about to beat him because you're a racist. Because you're racist.
Yeah,
that's
bruh.
That's what you about to do. Because you're racist.
So now he's racist, and you see what happened? Because he had that. I'm gonna tell you why she acted like this. The girl in the backseat acted like that simply because he had the windows up in that vehicle, and that bitch didn't feel the ripple effect from that motherfucking Anderson Silva slam. Because if she would have heard that motherfucking wham, that bitch would have been like, "Oh, I need to shut the fuck up too." That's the problem. So he should have had the windows down so she could have felt the reverberation of that motherfucking slam. Da 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 da. When a bitch don't shut up, slam. Boom 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 boom. Bam 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 bam. Slam. Da da da.
Just slammed the woman. That makes you okay?
Now he a racist, and now he's finally getting it in. Bracelets for everybody. How about that?
For fucking nothing. What you slamming on her face for? Because you recorded? Because y'all doing this shit for nothing? For fucking nothing?
For fucking nothing? No, for fucking something. That's what it's for.
Nothing. Period. Nigga, you don't want to talk or nothing. This nigga don't want to talk. Nah, it's good.
Right.
The body cam's gonna speak for itself. Bruh.
You reacting off reactions, don't you?
What the fuck is dumb ass say? Hold up.
I need your handcuffs.
Hold up. What did this dumb ass say?
Nah, it's good. The body cam's gonna speak for
You
itself.
reacting off reacting.
You reacting off reactions, don't you?
He slammed the door on his ass again too.
I need your handcuffs.
He done got that slam two
I
times.
need you guys to go.
Boy.
I need you guys to go.
Nah, it's good. The body cam's gonna speak for itself. Bruh.
You reacting off reactions, don't you?
If he slammed the door on his ass
Nigga, you don't
again.
want to talk or nothing. Just talk. Nah, it's good. The body cam's gonna speak for itself. Bruh.
You reacting off reactions, don't you?
Shut your stupid ass up. You reacting off reacting. Get the fuck out of here.
Speak for itself. Bruh.
You reacting off reaction.
How you reacting off reaction? You reaction off reacting. That's what that is. Yeah.
Reacting off reaction.
Shut the fuck up. Cold as ice. That motherfucking police officer, he know how to close the door on the motherfucker. Bruh, and you listen to this. This bitch sounded like a dude. I got you, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Bruh.
You reacting off reaction.
Shut the fuck up. What you put me in handcuffs for? You ain't know what you reacting off reaction, bruh.
You reacting off
Tough acting to acting. David, you a fool. One more time and I'm done. You think he really saying some shit too? You reacting off reacting, bruh. Shut your dumb ass up.
They just kicked my doors out. I need your handcuffs.
Oh man.
I need you guys to go. Y'all need to keep driving. Keep driving. Let's go. Keep driving.
Ass bitches beat. Yeah. Get my car. Look. Get my car. Get my car. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. Hokey pokey. That's what the fuck happens. When you do dumb shit, when you act a goddamn fool, when you don't have to, you wind up with everybody going downtown on the A train. And that's pretty much what happened here. It's like this, people. And it feels like it's fucking deja vu, because I was just saying that shit the other day. Know the law and don't hold court in the street, because you ain't doing shit but jeopardizing your freedom and your fucking life. That's what you're doing. Not knowing these two things, you will fuck up, and you're fucking around with these two things. And we think that shit is cool, because all niggas is thinking about is getting some fucking bullshit ass civil suit, thinking they gonna get some millions or a couple of $100,000s, whatever you trying to do. You trying to sue, and you gonna get it, but you gonna get it at the cost of a motherfucking life, or you gonna get it at the cost of a motherfucking serious, severe ass whooping. Stop. Just fucking stop, y'all. Be smart. Because at the end of the day, if you really give a fuck about these people, if these are really your people, black folks, white folks, Asian, Hispanics, all these other motherfuckers, if you really give a fuck about your people, do what's best for them. And just sometimes you have to shut the fuck up. Especially when you don't know the law. Those police officers were more than nice. And I'm glad that they didn't put them on fucking suspended leave. I mean, they didn't suspend them or put them on temporary leave. I'm so glad they didn't. Because them dudes were fucking 100% within their rights, in the rights of the law. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Learn how to talk to people first and foremost. Know the law and know exactly when to shut the fuck up, even when you do know the law. Just like lawyers. Even lawyers in a court of law know when to shut the fuck up. Even just think about that. You talking about criminal lawyers, you talking about civil lawyers, any lawyer that got some sense and is good and are good at what they do. Even they that know the law know when to just shut the fuck up. Sometimes the best move is not to make a move at all. Let me say that one more time. Sometimes the best move is not to make a move at all. You see that? Even Celine said, I never smart off to the police, and she's a fucking lawyer. It's no reason to. You're 1000% correct. Because at the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm so tired. Fuck with the mob and I got ties. It's too late for all that lovey-dovey shit. Talking other shit. You're going to jail and shit. It's too late for all that Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Gonna hire the police to get rid of these niggas. Yes, you 1000% right. My daddy told me that so many times. You can't keep going back and forth. You keep going back and forth. Too many warnings you right will get somebody hurt, or yourself hurt, or somebody will die. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here, man. Since everybody else is wrapping it up, I appreciate everybody who came through. Let me go ahead and shout out these donations, and we're going to keep it moving. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. And for those people watching on the UGOA, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. It's been grand, man. I've enjoyed myself. Shout out to Celine for donating $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's what's up. Shout out to my man, Billy Goat Gruff. Always representing, always supporting. Thank you so much. He dropped that off last night. Let me see here what I got going on over here. That's from the Cash App. Then we're going to go on over here to the young Pay Peasy. I just want to say thank you guys, man, for checking this out. Thank y'all for supporting. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break, and I'm going to come right back on the Relationship Rehab channel, and we're going to get it in one more again. Yeah, buddy. I got to talk about this Steph Curry. Aisha Curry. She got to get a piece of my mind. She do. Yes, she do. I got to tell her what's going on and just give it to you from my point of view. All right, here we go. I don't know if I caught this in time or not. Oh yeah, that was from Truck 433. My man donating. Thank you. He donated the $12.99. Y'all probably remember that. Shout out to my man Nash. Thank you so much, man. Love your channels. Keep shining the light. I surely will. What did he drop off? He dropped off the $5. Appreciate you. Shout out to Michelle Glass. Thank you so much, MG, for dropping off the 2 spot to your boy. And then let's see who else I got right here. Hold up. Wait. LJ. I don't want to say your name because I'm not sure, but shout out to LJ for dropping off $5. I don't know if I can say your name or not. It ain't in here to not say your name, but I guess I'm gonna say, oh wait, is that I don't know if it is or not, but I ain't gonna say your name. But yeah, hit me with $5. Thank you, LJ. I appreciate you for your donation. I think that's somebody, but I don't want to say it and mess up. So and shout out to my man Devon Strahan for dropping off $5 to your boy. I want to say that is who that is. Yes, that is Lat. Okay, yeah. I looked over on the. I got 2 things going on, but yeah, thank you, Lat. I appreciate it. Lat is tall. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Hit your boy out with the 5. That's what's up. Oh, hold up. Couple more came in. My man Jason Gunn. I got 5 on this. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. That's what's up. My man Billy Goat just hit me with another $250. Thank you, sir. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Let's see here. Dollar challenge from me and my wife Rebecca. That's what's up. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate your donation too, brother. That's what's happening. Hey man, it's all good. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything and everyone. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and end this and get on back to y'all in just a second. So as always, peace, love, and hair grease. Who used to say that? Peace, love, and hair grease. Love, peace, and hair grease. I don't know.